What is going on, boys? Today we are here with our Week 5 NFL game picks. Let's go throw it straight into it. No yapping. So Thursday Night Football, 49ers versus the Rams here. I'm going Rams. 49ers don't have Brock Purdy. They don't have Jennings. They don't have Ricky Purcell. They're going to be relying on Mac Jones and CMC. But I will say, I think this game is going to be pretty close. I'm going to be honest with you because I think Mac Jones wasn't too bad, right? He was honestly doing his thing with the 49ers. So I think it'll be a better game than people think. But at the end of the day, they pretty much lost most of their offensive weapons, so I have to go Rams. And Rams and Matthew Stafford are a good team, so yeah, I'm going Rams here for Thursday Night Football. And we have another 9:30 a.m. game, Vikings versus the Browns. I'm actually gonna go Browns here. I know that's a shocker. Vikings are actually looking good, but I just feel like Browns are such an underrated team, one of the more underrated teams this year. They have the defense. Jenkins is running all over the place on their offense. I think their biggest problem actually is Joe Flacco, but they subbed him out. Dylan Gabriel is starting this week, so I think Dylan Gabriel is actually going to get it done. I think his first start here, he's actually going to start off with a win. I can just see all the headlines on Twitter and on all the news and stuff. So, yeah, I'm trusting Dylan Gabriel, the rookie himself. But, yeah, I am going Browns here. Now we're in the 1 o'clocks. Giants versus the Saints. Oh, good God. Dang. Well, I'm actually going to go Giants. Not thinking about it. I forgot. Jackson Dart is starting now. If this was still Russell Wilson start with the Giants, dude, I honestly might say Saints. Because Saints did put up a fight against the Bills last week until the end. I know the Bills just, started dogging them. I feel like Saints might have gave up or something midway. But Saints were doing their thing. But at the end of the day, Jackson Dart and the Giants looked phenomenal last week. Jackson Dart was looking crazy. So I'm going to trust him over the Saints. We got Broncos versus the Eagles here. Eagles. And I'm not even saying that super fast as the answer because I'm trying to disrespect the Broncos. Eagles are just that team, bro. They really are just that team. They're looking good this year. I mean, they're unstoppable, right? Saquon, Jalen Hurts, right? You could call them boring. It is what it is, right? They're here to win rings, not to make you guys happy. It is what it is, not to make it the best game in the world. Even though they did to my Bucks last week, so even though I hate the tush push, and can they be a boring offense? Yes, but at the same time, it's winning them games. So why would they switch because the fans say they're boring? They're not going to switch because of that. If it's winning them games, they're going to play how they keep playing. Like I said, they're still that dominant team. They're still Super Bowl champs. I think they stay undefeated and they defeat the Broncos here. We got Texans versus Ravens. Now, usually off the bat, I would say Ravens, but Ravens have been struggling this year. But so have Texans. Texans haven't looked too hot. I mean, they have spark here and there of Nick Chubb and CJ Stroud here and there will throw some good dots, but Texans are looking rough, man. And like I said, do we really see Ravens going, what would it be, 1-4? They only have one win still, right? Yeah, I don't see Ravens after week 5 still having one win. They're still Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, so I think this is when they start coming back in the season. I think they're gonna win a lot of games week 5 moving forward. I could see them winning all the way to week 11, 12, just going on a crazy win streak to help that record, because again, it's still Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, so I can't count them out. So I'm gonna go Ravens here. And we got the Raiders versus the Colts. I'm going Colts, bro. Colts look good, right? Danny Dimes looks good. And I keep saying this every week. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Raiders look good, but they have Geno Smith. And I hate Geno Smith, bro. They have the studs, but they have the weapons. Brock Bowers, Ashton Jensen, Jacoby Myers. Geno Smith is just not a winning quarterback. He is a backup quarterback. He's not a starting quarterback. They need a new quarterback for that team. Hopefully next year, maybe they draft one of the good quarterbacks, and I think this will be a team to look out for the next 5 to 10 years if they can get a decent quarterback, because they have a lot of young talent on that team, and it kind of makes me scared. And they still have Max Crosby on defense, but yeah, Danny Dimes has been looking good. I'm going Colts. We got Cowboys versus the Jets. I can't believe I'm saying this because I hate the Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys. They're actually looking pretty good. I will say their defense is buns, so I think Jets offense could actually have a field day. So I know this is off topic. If you have anybody in fantasy on the Jets, you might want to start them. I mean, good God, Cowboys might have the worst defense in the league. But Dak Prescott, I believe, I might be wrong in the stat. Someone double check with me. I think he's the passing yard leader. They're looking dominant. And they literally put up 40 points last week without CeeDee Lamb. 40 points without CeeDee Lamb. That offense is dominant. Javonte Williams, it's a crazy running back this year. George Pickens is actually good. And if when CeeDee Lamb, sorry. Oh my God, man, that Cowboys offense, I hate to say it because screw the Cowboys, but they actually do look good. So I'm going Cowboys here, and Jets just look horrendous. Dolphins versus the Panthers here. I'm going Dolphins, bro. Dolphins got their win last week against the Jets. I said that. I said Dolphins are finally going to get their first win. Again, I think Dolphins win here too, bro. I think Dolphins can beat the doo-doo teams. It's just the good teams are going to struggle on. Dolphins are just going to be a mid team, right? They're not going to be on the bottom, but they're not going to be on the top. They probably will miss playoffs most likely. Oh, I mean, did they lose Tyreek? Yes, people want to go automatically Panthers here, but they still finished that game out without Tyreek Hill. They still have Jalen Waddle. They still have Darren Waller, who stepped up. Darren Waller looked like a beast, which is exciting for me because I have him in a fantasy league, so I might start him. But yeah, I'm going Dolphins here. I think they win back to back. I think this one Dolphins start cooking up again. Like I said, they I don't see them making playoffs, but this is when they go on a little win streak. I think they go on a few wins and make their record positive. And Panthers, I just don't like Bryce Young and the Panthers, man. So yeah, I'm going Dolphins here. Bucks versus Seahawks, my team here. If I'm a Bucks fan, if you never watched me before, I'm going Bucks, bro. It's not biased, bro. Bucks are not losing back to back. We are one of the best NFC teams at the moment right now. Baker's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Did he choke last week against the Eagles? Yes, but that's literally the Super Bowl champs. That's literally an undefeated team. There's only two undefeated teams left, the Eagles and Bills. So Eagles are a top 2 team right now, so I'm not even mad about that loss. Like, if we would have lost to the Jets the week before, I've been like, what are we doing? But we lost to the Eagles, so it is what it is. We lost to possibly the best team in the league, honestly. They might be better than the Bills, so I'm not mad about it. Seahawks, too, they're like 50-50. Like, throughout the game, they look like they could be the best offense in the world, and the next, like, their offense just doesn't do anything. It really is up to Sam Darnold if he can get cook. I think we all know how Sam Darnold plays. Some week he can throw 5 touchdowns, some he can only throw 1. Again, call it bias. I don't give a crap. Bucks are winning this. We're not losing back to back. Baker, we got Chris Godwin back, Emeka Ibuka. We still don't have Mike Evans, but we're still fine last week offensive wise without him. Even though I love my guilt Mike Evans, daddy Mike Evans. Going Bucks here. Titans versus Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals, bro. Titans look horrible. Cam Ward and the Titans look horrible. And say what you want about the Cardinals. Oh, well, they don't look so great either. I'm trusting Kyle Murray and Marvin Harrison more than Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley, who's questionable on injury too. Is he even gonna play? Who knows? Like, Titans look rough, man. Their defense is buns. I'm going Kyle Murray, bro. I'm a big Kyle Murray glazer. I think he is good. It's just Cardinals never clicked. But I do think they could beat the Titans here. I think Titans will be a bottom 3 team by the end of the year. So, yeah, I'm going Cardinals here without a doubt. Lions versus the Bengals. Lions easily, bro. Until Bengals switch their quarterback, I'm going to... Dude, they're not winning a game with Jake Browning. I'm sorry. They're just not, bro. Jake Browning is so bad. Bro, Bengals, please go pick up Jameis Winston or something, bro. Go find somebody. There has to be somebody a team has a backup you could trade for and try to get, like... Bro, Bengals. Bengals, do you not realize that Joe Burrow was out for 3 months? You're not surviving with Drake Browning for 3 months. You're not making playoffs. If you don't sign somebody, you just don't care. And clearly, you're going for a good draft pick because, bro, you have to be fumbling on purpose. And Lions are back. Lions look good. They might be a top 5 team again, right? Their only loss still the Packers, who are a dominant team. So, yeah, I'm going Lions here. Bengals and Jake Browning are not looking good right now. Commanders versus the Chargers. Jaden Daniels is apparently back. But Justin Herbert and the Chargers look crazy good, bro. Justin Herbert is in talks for MVP. He's looking that good, bro. I say this every week. I know I'm a broken record. But Justin Herbert throwing to Quentin Johnson, Ladd McConkey, and Keenan Allen is not fair. That might be the best receiver room. Right now, out of the first 4 weeks, I'm going to say it, Chargers have the best receiver room. That is a ridiculous 3. Dude, isn't it crazy to think that Ladd McConkey is technically the worst one out of them right now this season? What? And I'm not disrespecting Ladd McConkey. I love him. It's not his fault. It's just that Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen are popping off this year, where Ladd McConkey doesn't have to do as much. So, and I mean, Ladd McConkey, it's only his 2nd year. He's going to have a bright future. Keenan Allen's going to retire here soon. So, he is the future there. So, even if he doesn't do much this year, they're going to need him the next few years or in the future. But, yeah, dude, Chargers are looking good. I have to go Chargers, man. Even though I love Jaden Daniel and the Commanders, and also they have been struggling, right? So, yeah, I have to go Chargers. All right, in Sunday Night Football, Patriots versus the Bills. I have to go Bills, man. Bills might be the best team in the league, obviously, between them and Eagles, the last 2 undefeated team. Bills just look insane. They always start off rough, which is why people are like, are they even that good? I mean, look at last week with the Saints. Saints was actually putting up a fight, but that's how Bills play, bro. Bills are a second-half team. For some reason, they just don't like to score points first half, and then second half, Josh Allen will put up 5 touchdowns, and they have 40 points on the board. And it's Patriots. Patriots are just okay. Like, they have fun games, actually. Every Patriots game I've watched this year, I'm like, oh my god, that offense is fun to watch with Drake May, but they're just not that team. You know what I mean? And his Bills, bro. Like, I'm not counting out the Bills. I have to go Bills here, but this will be a fun Sunday night football game to watch. Monday night football, we got Chiefs versus the Jags. I hate to say it because I hate them, but I had to go Chiefs. And I'm not even saying Chiefs because I think they look good. I don't even think they look great this year. Did they just do on the Ravens? Yes, but Ravens, I don't even know what they're doing right now. It's more mainly me saying the Chiefs because Jags just look horrendous. Horrendous. Trevor Lawrence sucks, right? Like, and Travis Hunter's not getting the ball. I don't think this man can play corner receiver in the pro league because I have him in fantasy. This man has not even got to 10 points out of 4 weeks. It's like 9-7, 3-7 or something. Like, my man, I drafted you, bro. I trusted you, bro. You can't even get to 10 points in fantasy. Yeah, this Jags offense is not hitting. You know who's carrying that Jags offense? It's Travis Etienne, bro. He's carrying that crap, bro. So that's the only good player on the offense right now. But all you have to do is just stuff the run. And GG's. Jags don't know what to do, so hate to say it, I have to go Mahomes and the Chiefs here. All right, boys, and that is make sure you drop a like for me because this is a new channel. We're trying to grow. All right, so drop that like. Stay tuned for other videos. Hit that noti bell if you want to see when I post them. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one.